Menteri Rangba ke Jylla Meghalaya Conrad sangmah ni kesni ula pelipaj ba ya ke SaiLum ke Karkhana Shnak Sai Ryndia Eri Hari Bhoi District kata ha Bhoirymbong. Kum ke sinjam ban penklan ya ke yok ke kot jong ke kam penmi Sai Ryndia bat kershan ni kinong tanjany bat kinong ri nyang na ke tany. Ha ke bakot ya ke ri Bhoi kum ke donut jong ke kam penmi Sai Ryndia na latan rai ha Meghalaya. Conrad ulaong ba ke district Kashim ya ke benta ke bakrau ban penlong ya ke Meghalaya kum ke nong penmi sop kenyang Ryndia ke bawan baar na ke ba penmi bun ha ke pertai. Ula kedau ba usai nyang Ryndia batip kum o asim hasil ke yeso janpa bat ke culture ke pateng bat ke kamai ke ji jong ki jat beriu ha keleng ke Jylla. Hagani ke program Menteri Rangba ula IT ru ya ke song pisa ke ba live sanlak hapo ke Prime Meghalaya scheme ban kershan ya kani ke sinjam bat kumjuru ke sorkar ke lebu jingmut ban kentiu ya ke jing penmi Sai Ryndia bat penmi mar na uni uksai kum si benda jo ke jing persyang ban kentiu ya ke kamai ke ji hanong kendong.
Lani gipet kani ka sarkar kadai kabay imlang salang padupay ba urit uria. Hawit manubat mundur paperkhat na pinangjong ngajong pi banusay nginla bansna lani ban pelong yi kita kenjak fertilizer ban yarap ya karep karyang bapinsuk ban rep baring ni sakamat. Hawit kumagi syad i kiset bonsen kismau tung kiput hagino-gino ke jakagi borsen kismau tung kiput tangan bentak tang bami kene ka factory yang ne kene ka biochar plant kini kiset ini kini try jakagi padon kiset kila ayok bon bae ka jing bha ka jing mentoy leni ka jing kerku na bentak ka jongki bat ka jing wan jong kene ka factory yang ne ru ngaso ban ong kala yarap ha sibun yakin nong song snong kumbala ong di balung rebestar menta hadu sispak kanungut kitu kibadon kipapasupply usage menta kalalong habuy kaliang bapendim jak po yaki namar kani hoy gimdere bagi suai kadon hiro ka jingmi bad hiro kamtam kapensuk bhai kinong repro kumbala batay de CEO mentai balung bakane ya kendau ba imro kanang laban ya kendau ba yapro kanang laban pendim handeng isu tip berapa sen balayap layap mundola pendim tang menta kan lam penmi kum kani ka fertilizer ne kani ka factory mga kermen scam hero bayapi baro kini kinong rep kibadon hapo kani ka sinong ka thaw ka than ka dong ka jongi hinsuk sibun ha ka jingdon jongani factory kan yarap ba sibun yaga rep karyan ka jongpi. I would once again give a very special thanks to Honorable Chief Minister, sir. Yes, I understand. As being the chief of the whole state, it's a very busy schedule for you, sir. But thank you so much, sir. And I've only seen Chief Minister like you, sir, have been stepping into my constituency more than 10 times, sir. Very special thanks to you, sir. And I hopefully, sir, in the days and time to come, you'll keep on coming, meeting us like this, and we'll be very happy.
The Ryndia is the pride of our state. Ryndia, kalong, ka jingsarong, ya ka jylla. Friends, I'm extremely honored and proud to be here today in the presence of our Honorable MLA, MDC, our officials, Bhoirymbong Pinrop, our founder of SaiLum, and all the other stakeholders who have made this project as well as this program a possibility. Friends, entrepreneurship has been at the core of what our government has been trying to do. Since the beginning, from 2018, we have believed that if Meghalaya has to transform, if we have to achieve the growth that we desire to see, it cannot just be the government working alone. We need enterprise. We need our entrepreneurs to thrive. If you look at any economy in the state, in the country, or in the world, the government is only a facilitator. It provides the opportunity. But it is the entrepreneurs and the people who take that opportunity and create and unlock value. And that is what leads to growth. And therefore, for me, Prime program was one of the first programs I started. And that is that experience of how I had to struggle as an entrepreneur made me realize that if I do ever get an opportunity, if God blesses me with an opportunity to serve our people, then it is entrepreneurship that I will push. I must congratulate Bhoirymbong and his entire team for taking that step, for taking a calculated risk, for seeing the opportunity and creating value out of the opportunity. Before Bhoirymbong had started this project, all our different farmers, the silkworm farmers who were producing close to 7,000 of them, they didn't have a proper regulated market to sell their cocoons. Almost, as mentioned by Bhoirymbong, 500 metric tons, but it's almost close to 600 plus metric tons. So there was no organized market or sector. So our farmers were forced to sell the cocoon in barter system sometimes, not even for money, at the prices that the market and the traders used to offer. They didn't have any other option. They had to just surrender their cocoon. And only to again buy back the yarn from those people who used to produce yarn from those cocoons. That too at triple the price or 4 times the price. And now what SaiLum has done, it has created now this opportunity, filled up this vacuum and gap that was present. And as mentioned by our friend who had just spoken before me from Nectar, that they have brought up a unit out here, one of its kind, in the country he's mentioning. If not in the country, at least in the region, I'm sure. There is now being able to give that opportunity to be able to sell the cocoons right here without having to send it outside, getting the right price for it. And most importantly, the weavers are able to then buy this product, the yarns produced out here, at a much more affordable rate than the rate that was being given by outside producers who were producing the yarn. And that is what entrepreneurship is all about, is to see the gap in the market, see the opportunity that exists, take that decision and take that risk and move forward in a way in which you will be able to help thousands of people. So I must congratulate Bhoirymbong and his entire team for the wonderful example that you have set, not just for the Aries silk farmers and weavers, but for the state as a whole. I always have believed, I mentioned, that entrepreneurship is the way forward for us. So where will the rest of the jobs and opportunities come? It will come from entrepreneurship. Whether it is through having a factory like this, or whether it's through the processing unit that we are just came from, where we are producing biochar, as well as we'll be producing processed ginger very soon. It's the biggest factory for ginger processing, organic ginger processing and spice processing in the entire Northeast is being set up right here in Rybhoy district. And like this, many other processing units being set up throughout the state. The purpose of all of this is to create the job opportunities that we so much require in our state. As I said, close to 60,000 new jobs every year are required, and the government alone cannot do it. It has to be the private sector. And that is why I'm so glad and happy once again that Bhoirymbong and his team have set up this unit. I think it's very noble on your part. It's not that you are asking only for yourself, but you're asking for the entire sector. And I think that is very appropriate and very noble, as I said, of you to think in that line. And so therefore I'll be very happy to examine this, and rest assured, after seeing the kind of dedication that you have shown to the business and how you are helping so many people around you, I am highly motivated to support you even further. So rest assured, I will definitely look into this and definitely ensure that we take this forward. I will just look into the entire aspect, examine it, and I will, as I said, personally ensure that we move in that line. Today is a very special day because this biochar unit has been inaugurated. And as you all know, this unit is not just about biochar. It's a plant that is going to have multiple benefits. Because of the soil condition that we have in our state, acidic, as well as a lot of rainfall, and the availability of bamboo abundantly, makes the production of biochar a very feasible proposition. And as you know, this product is going to help improve the overall health of the soil, whether it's the reduction of the acidity, whether it's holding on to the nutrients that are there in the soil, whether it's improving the overall water retention capacity. So biochars have got a very positive impact on the soil condition. And therefore this is a very important project, because it will help thousands of farmers improve the soil condition, which will then further improve the overall productivity of the products that they are growing in their fields. And not only that, as we have heard earlier, that the bamboo will be also procured from the farmers themselves. So it is not just the biochar users who will benefit, but the farmers who provide the bamboo will also benefit out of that. And these two pyrolysis units that have been set up out here, as you're aware that in the entire process of carbon sequestration, these are very powerful means of locking the carbon in the air. Because we know that once the bamboos, they rot, they die, they give back the carbon into the atmosphere. But after we do the process of this pyrolysis step that we'll be doing and producing the biochar, we are actually able to lock these carbons, the CO2, and keep it in the soil for hundreds of years. So therefore the benefit and the, as correctly mentioned by Mr. Ashutosh, that these are more determined and more proven ways of ensuring that we are able to really reduce the carbon emissions and the greenhouse gases that are there, which affect the overall climate change in the entire world. So therefore, carbon credits are something that are very, very much happening. And this again will help the farmers directly. And apart from all of this, we know that whether it's bio oil or whether it's the syngas that comes out as a byproduct of this pyrolysis unit out here, that these are also products that can further be used into many, many, many other uses. As mentioned by our CEO, that the entire, the gas, the syngas that comes out is again further used to power the units themselves. And if this unit is increased in size, then we'll be actually able to power even the ginger processing unit that is there behind us. So hence these kind of byproducts, which are very, very much environmentally beneficial, are also some things that will come out. And the bio oil, as we know, is also another byproduct which comes out, which can be used as pesticides, which are biopesticides. It can be used as biofuel. It can be used for different kind of energy. And multiple uses are there for this bio oil also. So therefore, this unit is a very, very self-sustaining unit, a very eco-friendly unit, and a unit, as I said, that has got multiple environmental impacts. And more importantly, it really helps the farmers, both the supplier of the bamboo as well as the user of the biochar, to ensure that they are able to improve the productivity in the long run. And of course, the society and the company and the corporation that is running this, thousands of farmers are impacted, and many, many local jobs and livelihood is also created because of this particular plant. And hence, it's something that we are really hopeful will expand in the future. I'm very happy to see the two reports that have come out for areca nut and for bamboo. And I'm sure that these will also help us to further map how we should move forward in the future. And hence, our journey has just begun. We have a long way to go, but I'm happy to see that we are on the right track and we are moving in the right direction. And with the commitment that has been shown by our farmers, by our entrepreneurs, and all the local leaders who are here, I am sure that we will be able to reach the target that we want. So wishing this particular project the very best, and wishing each one of you the very best for the future. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our state of Meghalaya. Thank you so much.